So I'm here at Bethel Cemetery in Labadie, Missouri at the grave of George Phillips. George Phillips is the only Medal of Honor recipient from Franklin County, Missouri. He was born in Rich Hill, Missouri, July 14th, 1926, but he was raised by his aunt and uncle here in Labadie. In fact, right up there is the church he went to, and he was killed at Iwo Jima. The story goes he was on guard and a Japanese soldier threw a hand grenade where he was at, and George jumped on the hand grenade without hesitation, and his body absorbed the blast, killing him but saving the others, the other Marines with him. He was buried there at the 5th Marine Cemetery, and later his body was later moved here. I think they moved it here in 1948. He was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor, and his uncle was the one that accepted it on his behalf. So again, it's just an amazing story of a very brave, selfless man. And he was 18 years old at the time, and just an extremely heroic thing to do, sacrificing his life for his fellow Marines. I'm going to head over to the History Museum in Washington, Missouri, and look at some of his belongings that they have on display there. Okay, I'm out here at the City of Washington History Museum, and I'm going to go inside and talk to them and see if we can get to look at some of George Phillips' items. So the museum was kind enough to open up the case, and I'll show you the two main artifacts here in a second of George Phillips, but I wanted to read you his Medal of Honor citation. It says, "For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty while serving with the 2nd Battalion, 28th Marines, 5th Marine Division in action against enemy Japanese forces during the seizure of Iwo Jima and the Volcano Islands on 14 March 1945. Standing the foxhole watch while other members of his squad rested after a night of bitter hand grenade fighting against infiltrating Japanese troops, Private Phillips was the only member of his unit alerted when an enemy hand grenade was tossed into their midst. Instantly shouting a warning, he unhesitatingly threw himself on the deadly missile, absorbing the shattering violence of the exploding charge in his own body and protecting his comrades from serious injury. Stout-hearted and indomitable, Private Phillips willingly yielded his own life that his fellow Marines might carry on the relentless battle against a fanatic enemy. His superb valor and unfaltering spirit of self-sacrifice in the face of certain death reflect the highest credit upon himself and upon the U.S. Naval Service. He gallantly gave his life for his country." So that's PFC Phillips right there. And, pardon me, it's Private George Phillips there. And there's his original burial flag and his sea bag. And I really appreciate the Washington History Museum opening up the case and trusting me not to touch these items. So there you go, and keep Private Phillips in your prayers. Thank you for watching.